So, this one just keeps getting caught and everything. Hi, wherever you are. Wherever you are, say hi. So I know where you are. Or at least so I know someone's in here. Aquarius, Aquarius. There we go again with that. So I did a clarifier. 7 of Cups, a lot of emotion. Grounding, 2. Or material abundance. 10 of Pentacles is good, but you got the Devil card in front of it. So that could be a warning of this, or it could be not being tempted to do this. Overindulgence, repression, lust, rage, shadow, unconscious. So whoever you're trying to go after, don't be lustful towards them. That's for sure. Or if you're already in a relationship, and you step back from that. Get away from that part. There's too much of that stuff going on in your head about what you're wishing for right here. Or if like, this person is reciprocal to you, then by all means have that, passionate romantic type of relationship, because I feel like this is always like a fire starter too. This is for Aquarius. Or if you have Aquarius in your sun or rising sign also. So I don't know, I just caution to the winds, y'all. Whatever you're lusting after, because lustful thinking can only go so far. You want something long lasting, not just hi, I'm going to be that, like I've said before, that friends with benefits, or that hi, like let's be that third party person. Don't be that person. Like, if you're gonna be, if you want a stable relationship, have one. If you have somebody in mind, tell them, and make sure that they make up their own mind too, and make sure that you guys are separated from other people, basically. And if it's just you're lusting after someone, then be careful with it, because it can cause, well, this card, it can cause major, major uproar in your life. If it's a job, it could mean like being cautious, not being too like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, because it can cause, instead of this harmony, it can cause a lot of destruction and turmoil instead. So yeah, let's see, the Seven of Cups is always like that. I've got so many options, I don't even know what to do with myself. So if you're like thinking, if you're like one of those people that's like, hey, well, I have an interest in this person, they're with somebody else, but I've got many options already. Or if you're with somebody and you're trying to make these options because you're lusting after more people, please take caution to the wind and understand that there's another person on the other end of that could be causing a major uproar, or could cause you a major destruction too, because of the lustful thinking that you're having. If you're thinking of a job situation and you're just like, oh my god, I don't know, because airs, we're all over the place anyway. But if this is like literally like, I just have so many options, I don't know what to do with myself, take a step back, realize that if the decision isn't made, then it can cause turmoil in your life too. It can cause a major headache. Either way, it can cause like major destruction in your mind, in your physical state, because it's just too much all at once. So it's like, pick what you want, make sure it's what you want, one thing at a time. If it's a relationship, if it is your job, or if it's just your inner self, take a step back for a moment, think of really what you want, because you have a lot of options, yes, and they're great, but sometimes too many options can cause this problem, can cause a lot of headache, instead of just making a decision on one person. Again, if you are in a relationship, in a stable relationship, remember there is another person on the other side of this. And just because you have those options does not mean that they are good, because this is causing destruction in your household if that's what's happening. Or if you both are like planning on, say, like having a house, and there's like so many options, take a step back with your family and kind of review what you both want in your life as a whole. And that way there's no like burnout, there's no like, it's like too much, it's like raging kind of thing. Okay, where are you, my 1D1s? Let's get a clarifier. Yeah, because clarifier is considering a plan of action, being in a position of strength, great potential, poised, potential poised to manifest itself. Yeah, so literally, like, you can have like really, really good stuff happening, but if there's too many options, like in your life, in a relationship, in your job, in yourself, then it's gonna, instead of being that peaceful, harmonious, like abundant, manifesting, the good luck in your life, it's gonna turn into the destructive, bad behavior. And that can also mean too, like if you have like an addiction, or if there's like some bad behaviors that you've done before, like you think it's okay, realize that in the long run, it's only going to cause major destruction in your life. It's only going to cause that serious, chaotic mess, because there's like so much there that can cause it to fall apart. If this literally is, again, someone that you are seeking, be careful of making sure that you're not like picking you make sure that you don't have like, hey, I'm like wanting to date you and you and you and you and you and you and you, no, 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 no. Pick one person, just one, one out of the punch. And go with that one. Yeah, again, if this is your home life, make sure that if you are choosing someone else, make sure that the other person knows about it and that you are moving on. Like, move on if you're deciding someone else. Do not, I state this, get yourself in a turmoil of destruction, because too many options, or even the thoughts that go in our heads, can cause like a lot of this instead. Like, if you're thinking that everything is like, oh my God, like, so with this one, I could get this, and this one, I could get this, and this one, I could get this. No, you're going to end up with this. Again, if it's the job, figure out which career path you would like to choose. Maybe write them down, cross them off, weigh the odds on which career path you want the most, and then, pick one. So you can become this more astute, more stable, less chaotic person. So there can be that stability and grounding coming in. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Every single time I get that stinking song in my head, no matter like who I'm talking to, that's an Aquarius. It's so funny. I mean, seriously, that's always painful for me. Excuse me. Yeah, I consider like the Aquarius really sweet and amazing folks, but also I have known a lot of Aquarius of, shoot, I've got options. Are you serious? I have many options. I don't know what you're thinking, but I've got many. That's how I see sometimes Aquarius. Like, y'all can get a little bit, sometimes a little bit cocky, like other sides can, but it's more like, please, I can find something so much more. Like, once, do you know how many like things I could have, or people, or whatever? I mean, I feel that like there wants to be complete stability, in the home with your life, but sometimes like us air signs are like all over the place. So just finding stability, like balancing out the options. It's like, weigh your odds on what makes sense to you and go after one thing at a time, because it can cause it to be chaotic. Okay, so for Aquarius, you have Euconite. This is the Crystal Angels Oracle deck, by the way. And a angel goes with the crystal or stone. So, answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So if you have like tons of options on, say, a job or a relationship or whatever, maybe step back, think of which one you prefer the most. Again, right, if it's good for you, write it down, or possibly just, meditate or go for a walk, exercise, whatever gets your mind into that like harmonized state. So you're able to focus more on specifically what you want versus like all of the complete options that are out there. So there's that. Hang on. And then you also got Amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. So whatever you believe in, God, the universe, whoever it is that you specifically believe in, give it out to them. Pray about it, meditate about it, whatever makes you much more at peace. That way you can get clarity on that way you can get clarity on what you specifically want in your life. Okay? So there you go, Aquarius. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Hang on.